Hey guys, this is Sam Morgan. I'm out here at the Fort Bliss Cemetery, just reflecting a little bit on Memorial Day today. It's a very important day, a very special day. It's a day and a time for us to reflect and give thanks to those that came before us and laid down their lives in defense of this country. Today holds a very special place in my heart. My father is interned in a military cemetery and served in the Vietnam War and the Korean War. A lot of people don't realize, but freedom isn't free. It's going to cost us something. And many men and women were willing to lay down their lives in service to their country to ensure that each and every one of us has the freedoms that we have today. The right to pursue, happiness, the right to pursue an education, the right to live in a free country. And my hat's off to them, and I salute you. But this day is a very befitting day for me for a lot of reasons. Tomorrow begins the first day of early voting. And I would ask each and every one of you to get out there and vote early. Early voting is going to start on the 30th of May and continue through the 6th of June. And what we need is the folks that live in the Northeast and folks that live in El Paso period to get out and vote. We have a lot of important elections coming up: the mayor, a few municipal court judges, and city representatives. The entire power structure of El Paso is about to change, and we want to make sure that we have the best people in these positions that we can get. Let's look at it from this perspective. National elections are important. Great, got it. Okay, but our local elections are far more impactful to us than our national elections. If you care to think about it, your tax base that you pay for your property is established here at the city level. And I would ask you, when you go to the polls tomorrow, go out there and vote your conscience, okay? And vote for the absolute best person that you believe can represent us and lead us into the future. I will tell you, a lot of people have asked me, why are you seeking this office? And for me, it's really simple. I'm here to represent the people that don't feel that they have a voice or say in their community. I'm here to represent every man, woman, and child that may not have the skill sets that I have. I'm a firm believer in a few things, and the number one thing that I hold very true is that knowledge, once attained, you have a responsibility to do something with it. And that responsibility goes much deeper than anyone can ever imagine. But I do have the skills, the knowledge, and abilities to represent the Northeast and to represent it extremely well. I do know that the Northeast, for whatever reason, has not received a fair shake. And we want to make sure that we get someone in there that can do that. And I truly believe I'm that person. So I would ask you, when you go out to vote tomorrow, to know what you're voting for. You're not voting for a man. You're not voting for a name. You're voting for the best representation that you can for this entire community. Our community is much bigger than any person or any family. It's about us. Divided, we're weak. United, we're strong. So I would ask you, each and every person that's going out to the polls tomorrow, to think, reflect, and choose wisely. Choose very wisely. Because if you are not satisfied with the level of representation that you've had, do something about it. If you don't believe that your community is being included in the future of this city, do something about it. If you do not believe that you have a voice, do something about it. I'm going to share something with you. Your vote, it is your voice. Please don't sit on the sidelines and let everyone else tell you how to vote, why to vote. Go in and vote. If your vote is your voice, you need to make sure that your voice is heard loud and clear on election day. Early voting starts tomorrow, Tuesday, May 30th, and it's going to continue till Tuesday, June 6th. You have 9 days to make a decision that's going to impact every man, woman, and child in our community. Be courageous, stand up, be strong, and go vote. If you look around at all the families that are out here today, they're paying respect to their family members, you'd understand why voting is so important. All of these headstones that lay behind me are headstones of people who have served their nation and their family members. They believe so strongly and so passionately about what this country stands for, democracy, that they were willing to make personal sacrifices, and in many cases make the ultimate sacrifice, give their life for their country. I've served my country. I served for 21 years. I'm a retired Special Forces soldier and an infantry officer. I served for 21 years with the St. John. I maintained a top secret security clearance for 10 of those 21 years. And I understand what this is about. And I would ask you all to remember, as you look at these headstones behind me, why voting is so important. Voting is the one thing that sets us apart from any other country. We have the ability to choose our own leaders. Please vote Sam Morgan, Northeast City Representative, District 4. We're going to go out there and get this. It's time for a new Northeast vibe. Let's get it.